So let's click on the first one and we're going to find what to detail. So I'm going to apply for short-term. Okay, so you owe money to IRS. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make payment plans so that way you don't have to pay everything at once. Of course, the sooner the better that you pay it off, because there's penalty and there's interest is being added to the amount that you own. However, it's not the end of the world. A lot of people think it's crazy. You have to pay a lot of money. Like even my tax preparer sometimes tell me, oh no, they're gonna give you penalties, a lot of interest rate, you're gonna end up paying more. But it's not like that. It's not crazy how you think it is. So calm down, relax, take a deep breath, and let's do this. So the first thing we gotta do is we're gonna go into irs.gov, and then we're gonna click where it says pay. Once we're here, we're gonna click where it says pay online account. In my case, I always use individual online account. So I'm gonna pay in online account, and we're gonna click where it says sign in or create account. Okay, I already created an account, so I can just go and sign in with my ID.me. If you don't have an ID.me, so you have to create an account. So you're just gonna click here and follow the steps. Just make sure you have a camera, because I think you had to put your ID, your California ID. They're gonna take a picture of your California ID, so that way they can verify it's you. So I already did this, so I don't have to create an account. So I'm gonna click here, and then we're gonna go to the process, enter email, enter password, and also they're gonna send me a text to verify that is me, which I'm okay with that. And I don't want to change it, to be honest. So you just enter the digits and continue. Okay, so we're in, and in here, you're going to find different options. Right here it says account status. Maybe you already received a letter in the mail with the amount that you own. Maybe you haven't received anything. You want to find out what's going on. And this is the place where you had to be. I mean, if I click where it says account status, view balance detail, I click here. I'm going to go into 2025 and it shows nothing. I don't know why, but fortunately that's a delay. I don't know, maybe because there's a lack of personnel, to be honest. Today is June 12th. It's basically almost 2 months since I filed my taxes. And I barely learned how much total I own after payments that I made on January, on April, and on May also. And this is the first time I learned how much I make. So okay, so we're going to go where it says payments, and you have the chance to go make a payment. If you click on make a payment, they're going to actually ask you for details on how to make a payment. So like you can make the payment with the bank account or by card. But on this one, they're going to tell you a different website where they're going to charge you extra money to do this. And also you're going to select the year of the income tax that you're going to pay for it. In this case, it's 2025. But we don't want to do that because we don't know exactly how much it is. And if you do, you don't want to do it this way either. We're going to click where it says view payment options. And also below here, there says view payment activity. And right here, you can see how much money you have paid in advance. For some of you that are freelancers, you can actually pay in advance to avoid penalties. Or we're going to go here straight and click where it says payment options. Okay, once we're in payment options, I'm going to scroll up a little bit. We had 3 different options. Make a payment is what we just did earlier. So you can just make a payment because you already know how much you own, and you don't want to get into these plans, but you just want to pay, I don't know, maybe 2,000 today and maybe 3,000 or whatever you own. On the second auction, there's 2 auctions under the second auction, no pun intended, where it says if you pay 90 days. Okay, so this number is actually already included with penalties and interest. So because I own $5,562, so they're actually adding $100 and something here. So let's click on the first one, and we're gonna find what to detail. So I'm gonna apply for short-term plan, and these are the details. So basically, what it's saying on this amount, they're already including $176 to the amount that I currently own, which is $5,562, something like that. All right, so that makes sense. And basically, you had to pay this amount 3 months. So by September 10 will be your last day. But that represents almost $2,000 a month, which in my case is not feasible for now. So let's try the 180 days on the second auction. I'm gonna apply here. And as you can tell, on this plan is actually $356.49 interest with the penalty, which is basically the double. So basically, from 3 months into 6 months is double the interest rate. If you want to do it in that case, this time you had to pay close to $1,000 per month. And the last payment will be on December 9, 2006. It's still a lot of money to pay in 1 month. I mean, for the plans that I have, I need to hold on. I mean, doesn't mean I can just pay it off as soon as I get more money and then before that time to avoid more interest or penalties. Okay, now let's go to the third option, which is the long-term plan. And right here, it says setup fee applies. Over here, doesn't apply fees. It says higher penalties and interest. You can pay monthly, view personalized plan term, and monthly amounts after you select a payment method options. Okay, so under the third option, there's two options to choose. There's one that says pay by direct debit, which is a $22 setup fee, pay by automatic withdrawal. And the second option says pay by other method, which is a $69 setup fee, pay manually each month via credit card or make a payment, meaning like using your bank account. I know some people they're not really feeling good about it, and they probably will have to choose this so that way they can choose whenever they want to do. But to be honest, I don't mind. You save here is $47, which is good money, to be honest. And then you want to avoid that. But let's see what they had to offer me. So I want to apply for a long-term plan. I'm gonna click here, and we're gonna see what they had to offer me. Okay, so for this plan setup, you have 3 different plans, actually 4. Select your plan term. If you want to do this in 12 months, it will bring my $5,560 up to $5,755. That's basically $200 more. But wait a minute, that is similar to the second auction, first auction. But anyways, I mean, it is what it is, and we're not going to argue about it. So actually, this is more feasible for me to do it because I can only pay, instead of paying $2,000 a month, I'm only paying $480 a month. And if we choose the $249, that's 2 years to pay and 24 months, and the estimate total is $5,900. That's basically the second auctions that I just showed you about it, and then it's basically the same. So instead of paying $1,000 a month, you can actually pay $249 a month, and you'll be more relieved to go with this payoff. So if you have, but there's the third auction, it says 172 and it's for 3 years. And at the end of the day, you're gonna end up paying $6,169, which is close to $600 of what I own right now, which is not bad, to be honest. I mean, rather than pay the whole thing at once, instead of paying in 3 years, I'm not gonna argue about it. So this is actually a more relief too. Instead of putting $1,000 or $2,000 a month, I can just pay $172. I know I'm gonna be paying $600 extra, but what about if I get more money during that period of time? Maybe I can pay even faster, but I don't have to pay the whole thing right now. Instead of paying $1,000 or $2,000 a month, I can just start with $172, and then when I get more money, I just pay. And that will reduce my long term from 36. Let's say if I pay $600, that will be like 30 payments instead. And then later during the year, I get more money too, and so on. But that's not a bad option, to be honest. I kind of like this. And then over here, you can select your payment day, whether it's the first, the second, and so on. All right, so let's go back and see if we select this option right here. It says pay by other method, which this one, actually, you have to pay $69 setup fee if you are doing this manually. So I'm going to apply for that. In this case, actually, it charges you more. As you can tell, the dollars come out higher here. Well, not too bad, to be honest, because 172 or 170 is $1 extra. I think it's the cost of the setup fee that increased the cost. But anyway, so I don't like this one. I think the way to go for me and for a lot of you guys, it probably will be pay by direct debit, which has a $22 setup fee. And then you can choose from 12 months up to 36 months, and then you'll be good to go. However, if you are in a hardship, you can even go even lower, because right here it says you propose monthly payment amount, and they open this window where you can suggest how much you can pay. And the same thing, you cannot pay $172 for any reason. You can say, all right, I can only pay $100 or $120, and they will consider and they will tell you whether or not it is okay to go. So right now, I think the way to go for me is going to be this one. Even I know I can pay faster during the next couple months to avoid any additional charges. And this will help me out to relieve my financials, especially during the summertime, which we tend to spend a little extra money with families to do, get away to release our stress and to get out of the city to feel better. But anyway, we're going to do this. I'm going to select an auction to be the 5th of every month, and let's see what's going on. So let's go. Wait, before we actually do this, I'm going to go back. I'm going to show you one more thing that you can actually do. And what you can do is this right here. This one is called offer in compromise. An offer in compromise allows you to settle your tax debt for less than the full amount you own. Select the button below to determine your eligibility and learn more about OIC. Basically, this is saying, okay, IRS, I know I own $5,500 and blah, blah. What about if I only pay you $4,000? Let's settle right now. But with that, there's a lot of things to do, to be honest. If you can do it, if you can prove it, you can probably go this way, and you can, instead of paying over $5,000, you can probably get away by paying, I don't know. I don't, that's the only thing I don't know. I don't know the numbers, but you can make offers, and probably they can do accounting offers. So I just click on it to see what's up, and right here it says you're not eligible to submit an OIC, blah, blah. But if you're eligible for this, you actually, you had to explain why. Obviously, first of all, an offer in compromise allows you to settle your tax debt free for less than the full amount you own. It may be a legitimate auction if you cannot pay your full tax liability, or in doing so create a financial hardship. We consider your unique set of facts and circumstances. Basically, you had to prove your ability to pay, your income, your expenses, and your assets equity. So basically, you had to prove all this. You had to provide details, from your work, how much you make, your expenses, and basically what you own. So you had to tell them what you own. And if you have another accounts, we generally approve an OIC when the amount you offer represents the most we can expect to collect within a reasonable period of time. Explore other options before you submit an offer in compromise. The OIC program is not for everyone. If you can prove this and you're really going to a hardship, or maybe you cannot pay because even it's close to a hardship, this might be your auction, and then you can pay probably half of the money. Who knows? All right, so I'm going to go back into the auctions, and I'm going to go with the apply for long-term plan, and we'll see. So as I told you, I'm going to click $172, and I'm going to click on the 5th of every month. Also, you can only choose between the 1st and the 28th of every month. And I'm going to click next to see what's going on. Okay, so we're here already on create long-term plans. And then next, we had to enter our bank account, our checking account, so that way they deduct from an account every single month. So here we go. So I'm going to enter the routing number. I'm going to enter the bank account. And you can choose this to save this bank account to my profile. I'm not going to do this for now. I always like to enter manually. And then I'm going to put my first and last name and my social security number. And then I'm going to agree to the disclosure, authorization, blah, blah, and click next. Okay, so now we have to review before we submit. We are going to create a long-term plan. Right here it says direct debit payment plan. If a payment day falls on a weekend or holiday, it will schedule to the next business day. Free waiver, there's a waiver status. I don't know, if you're collecting help from the government, you can apply and then they will waive the fees, which is $22. Okay, right here it says that it's going to be $150 and your monthly payment amount is going to be $172. And this is going to be for 36 months. Okay, the $22, it will be, we charge a $22 user fee to cover the cost of providing a direct debit payment plan. This fee will be deducted from your first payment. Okay, so that means the first payment is going to be $172 because of the apply setup fee. I was thinking it's going to be every month, but it's not. Whatever it is, and if you think that this is probably going to be a monthly fee, I doubt it. If it's not, you can always go back and change this plan. But anyway, so that's a different video probably. So I'm just going to check the fees, the 5th every month, my name and my bank account. It's good. And then now, right here, consent and authorization of payment plan. I'm going to select this check mark here, and then we're ready to go. And then the first payment actually is going to be on August 5th. Wow, which is great. This is 2 months from today. Amazing. So I don't have to worry about June or July. It's going to be in August. It's even better. That's crazy. Amazing. I love it. So, in the meantime, if you had money during June, July, you can even pay another $500 or $1,000, whatever. And then you have less payments to do and less interest rate that they can charge you. So I'm going to click submit. And you are done. And the great thing is that you're approved for a long-term payment plan. Your long-term payment plan is active effectively immediately. Select print to save or print a copy of your plan confirmation and terms and conditions for your records. Okay, so basically that's how you do it. I know it's being a long video, but it's really worth it to learn all this stuff right here. And right here it says you can cancel a scheduled payment if you wish to stop payment under your debit. You may do so by contacting your financial institution either orally or in writing at least 3 days. Alternatively, if there is at least 14 days before your next scheduled electronic funds front, you may contact the Internal Revenue Bureau to stop one or more payments due under your DDIN. Also, right here it tells you to avoid future tax payments, ensure they have or start paying today. Right here is a message where it says, we encourage you to make additional payments on your account balance whenever you are able to do so. By paying more than your required monthly payment, you will reduce the penalty and interest charges. Even if you pay extra amounts, you may not skip your regular monthly payment. This is a great advice. But anyways, this is the end of the video. This is how you do the long-term payments. There's nothing really to be scared about this. Just all you got to do is just to do this and you'll be fine. No stress, you know. A lot of people stress you out. The IRS is going to get you with the interest rate and the penalties, but it's not like that. If you don't do these long-term plans, they do actually. If you skip, let's say, for instance, I'm receiving a letter today from the IRS. It says you had to pay the balance due by June 29. And if I do not do so, then that's when they actually add more interest rate and more penalties because you don't respond to that letter. But since today is June 12th, there's 17 days until then. I already did this. And by doing this, it's going to avoid for charging me extra fees and penalties and so on. So the sooner that you do this, the better. So that way you are showing that you're responsible. You want to be paying and you're not trying to be sneaky, trying to get away with this. And then they're going to get you with more and more and more, and sometimes even more interest rate, right? But you have to be careful. Do this and avoid the interest, more interest on your account and more penalty. All right, that's it. That's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So thank you. Please leave a comment, put a thumbs up, and I'll see you next video. Bye-bye.